the challenge was kind of twofold. One was that we had fabric donated by Coats and Clark, so the prints may not have been prints that they would normally choose because Coats and Clark does more quilting and craft type of things. So that was the fabric that we had to work with. And so I knew that the prints were not going to be ones that the students were overly excited about using. So we decided that we would take two different prints and put them together, and that they had to use both prints in whatever ensemble that they came up with. But the prints didn't necessarily go with each other. So the real challenge here is coming up with a design that is cohesive with two prints that don't really go together.
I was given many different colors of fabric, and I wanted to tie all those in with different types of stitching because we were given yarn. So I wanted to use all the colors and bring it all together.
The most stressful part was probably that my original design didn't exactly play out the way I wanted it to, and so I had to kind of rethink some things in there. But I think that working as I go is definitely a better idea.
Coats and Clark approached us, and they wanted to do something with us. The Nancy Jewell from Coats and Clark is a Kent State alum and loves our program and works for them, and thought that we could do something together. So she approached us and said, "What can we do?" And so the design faculty came up with this idea that we would have this challenge, and that we would put it early in the semester before school got too intense and homework too strong, and so that they didn't have things to do, and we decided we would give it a try. With Project Runway being so popular, the students do a lot, think about that, and we thought this was a way to get them into kind of that mode of thinking, that faster, make quick decisions, get it done quickly.
I think I learned some time management skills. I mean, I had a lot of things on my plate that I really wanted to do, and I was pretty close down to the last minute getting it done. So, I mean, I did get everything done I wanted to, but I definitely also have fun with what you're doing. I mean, our room was, listening to music and talking and having a good time, because, if you're stressing out, you're not going to have a good design either,
I like to see how much I could get done in how little bit of time. So I'm taking that away, and I'm also taking away the fact that I got to work with people in other grade levels. In fashion design, it's a little bit difficult to get to know people in the other years, simply because there is so much work that you kind of only know the people in your own year.
It's really fun. We got to think outside the box and do our own thing. I mean, I just didn't know where I was going with it to begin with, so I just kind of went with deconstructed. So it was real fun, interesting.